Hello, and welcome back to the Tarot series, The Great 78, where we're deep diving in each of the tarot cards to give you a better understanding of the meaning so you yourself can read. This is for beginner and also very seasoned, professional friendly. So I appreciate you being here. Please do me a favor and subscribe before we get started and/or follow me. It really helps me out a lot, and I thank you. So on deck, we have this precarious, it seems like he's confused, but he's not. Hanged man. Now, when we get into this, you're going to really understand what this guy is all about. So, first of all, the key, which is the number up here, is the number 12. The color associated with this card is blue. The Hebrew letter is M, E-M, or Mem. The meaning of this is water. The letter number is 40. The astrological sign or the planet that rules this card is Neptune, and the alchemy or the element is also water. The musical note of this card is a G sharp. Now, other attributions of this card means that suspension or a suspended mind. It could mean reproduction. It could mean reflecting on life, the mother seed, the root of all minerals, and especially reversal. So let's look at this card just for a minute, because this hanged man, surprisingly enough, chooses to be in this position. Why? Because he wants to gain new insight and a new perspective on life. See, most people avoid having their world flipped upside down, because it's uncomfortable. But it's temporary. This hanged man seeks that position out so he can really give in to his subjective experience and gain spiritual enlightenment. That's why this little halo is down here. It's all about enlightenment. And from this perspective, he's able to see the world brand new. Isn't that amazing? Now, the figure's position, this guy's position, is definitely different based on the mythological illusion of the wizard Merlin and the Norse god Odin. According to legends, those two slept in this position so they could wake up in order to gain new outlook or insight in the world and on life. Additionally, this position illustrates two numbers, that is a 3 and a 4. The 3 is from the two arms and the head, which also means the Trinity, and also the way his legs and the feet are resembles the symbol 4. This is reminiscent of Lady Justice's crown. And basically, now we saw the Lady Justice in the last video, and please go back and take a look at that one if you need a little refresher. But it unifies the spiritual world of the Trinity and the material world of the compass. So basically, he's trying to look at things through all perspectives. And pardon my voice, I've got allergies and they've taken their toll on me today, but we're going to get through this. This is what it's all about. Now, he's got one foot bound up here and one foot free. The reason that he's doing that is because he does not want to be totally dependent upon the spiritual world. This other foot is free. He can move it around. In fact, he could get down if he wanted to, but he doesn't want to, because being bound illustrates the need to live partially in the spiritual realm and partially in the material world. As the cards always say, as above, so below. And you're going to hear that throughout this series, as above, so below. Now, this cross is a Greek cross. It is T-A-U. I think that's pronounced Tau, but please forgive me if I've mispronounced that. But it is resemblant of the Greek letter of that. and it's the cross of St. Anthony the Great. And basically, like St. Anthony the Great and many monks, they want to give up, well, comfort. I might as well just say that because you know how uncomfortable this looks. They're going to give up comfort in order to gain a new outlook on life. Now, this halo is very interesting, and when I'm reading the cards, I always look at this halo and think, is this person going to be enlightened by the situation? And it depends upon these surrounding cards. At first glance, when I look at this card, I think, this person is dangling, no pun intended, but is feeling like is out of sorts. They're feeling like this is not really the way things are supposed to go. But rest assured, this is temporary. But this halo means that maybe this whole position could be avoided. But it basically means that this hanged man is practicing something holy, and instead he wants to actually experience this and not avoid it. So he wants to experience the uncomfortable part of it so he can gain new insight. And that is really a good perspective to look at. Now, the upright position is that we need to look at things through a different perspective. Maybe the world is dangling or swirling around us, and maybe we feel like we're swimming upstream sometimes. But the invitation of this card is to step back and figure out the direction of the stream and follow it. We are to embrace this world as it is and not perceive it as we want to see it. That's very interesting, isn't it? Now, you know I don't read reverse meanings, and it's a personal preference, and nothing against it. I don't feel there's anything good or bad. You do what you want to do. It is just my preference to read upright only. But when you see this card reversed, if you do read reverse, it means that the person is refusing to see things from a different perspective. They're receiving or getting other information that maybe they're not really fully thinking about. This warns us of being stubborn and not getting our ego involved. So we never want to misrepresent our situation, nor the person does that we are reading for. And once again, there's another invitation that we need to step back and remove ourselves in order to see the big picture and watch the stubbornness. Isn't that amazing? So let me know what you think about this hanged man. I really like him. I know that things are temporary when we look at this. And like I said, depending upon other cards around it, just know you'll be able to get a much bigger picture. But if you're seeing this by yourself or by itself, the first thing that I would say is maybe you should start looking at things differently. And I think that time is coming for you. I want to thank you for being here. I appreciate this. I enjoy bringing this to you. And I'm going to see you the next time in which we are going to have this very scary looking guy, the death card. So don't miss it. And I will see you again next time. Bye for now.